I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So my take, my opinions on Ed Donatell's most recent press conference. First off, Ed Donatell is who he is, right? He knows the game of football. He's been around legends, winners, right? And bottom line, just like the rest of the staff and O'Connell had been preaching, him and Kwesi since they came in the door, he's going to do it his way. Bottom line, you can accept it or not. He said the reason for the bad performance was just bad execution. You dig me? Whether that's from the players or the coaches, both. I felt like I didn't understand the scheme. I felt like they should have blitzed more, should have put more pressure on Jalen Hurts, right? Should have mixed things up a little bit more, made it confusing for him. But it is what it is. Once again, Ed Donatell says that the reason things went the way they went is because of execution or lack of executing the defense. All right. So that means coaches and players still must step up. But bottom line, he said everyone has to do better and play better. He didn't bash his players, right? Didn't throw them under the bus. But you got his drift, what he was saying. So according to him, he feel like the scheme should have worked or could have worked. Now you can argue that he could be valid because the second half, they did pitch a shutout. The Eagles didn't score. Facts, right? So that can be debated. It can be argued. I didn't see many adjustments, you dig me? But he said adjustments were made. So something happened because they held the Eagles to 0 points in the second half. Dig me? So whether it's because of coaching, scheme, players, missing plays, it was a whole bad team loss. And he's accepted that as a coach as well. According to him, I must apologize to Cam Bynum. You dig me? Everybody was mad at Bynum. Thought that long touchdown pass was his fault. Turns out that was a mistake made by Cam Dantzler. Bottom line, I thought the safety was in deep coverage, but obviously the way that scheme was set up, it was supposed to be a totally different. So once again, apologies to Cam Bynum. It wasn't his fault. That was on Cam Dantzler, according to Ed Donatell, right? Is that why they pulled Cam Dantzler? Who knows? But Cam Dantzler played a great game, gave great effort, was all over the field, making tackles, pass breakups. That's a big mistake, though. Giving up a touchdown before half, that's a big-ass mistake. But he said it's been fixed. The players, coaches, seen the problems, observed it, fixed it. Now it's on to the next game. And I'm sure if they play the Eagles again, they will be highly prepared. And that's what it's about. But you got to love a guy like Ed Donatell because he is who he is, right? He believes in his scheme, his defense, believes in his players. So I'm very interested to see how they come out versus the Lions with a great run game, great offensive line. Love to mix things up. Have a variety of plays, right? So I'm very interested in seeing how they come out and play against the linemen and how they perform. But it's bounce back. It's time to shake back heavy. But Ed Donatell and coaches Kevin O'Connell, I think the Vikings are in good hands. Just the energy, just the focus, right? Getting the guys refocused. He talked about that. How O'Connell has got them back zoned in, prepared, focused on the Lions. You dig me? That's what it's about. So we shall see. But I love Ed Donatell's energy. Always have since he came in the door. Once again, I don't agree with how the scheme was. But it's not up to me. He's the defensive coordinator. He knows football, right? He's been in the league. He has the experience. So whatever moves they make or go with, bottom line, end of the day, you got to accept it as a fan, like it or not. But it's time for the shake back to bounce back. And I think Ed Donatell will have his players ready. Period, man. That's what it's about. Big game coming up, division game, a must win. I don't care if it's week 2, it's a must win, dog. But the coaches that the Vikings have, head coach all the way down, I think they're in good hands and they will shake back in a very impressive way. You dig me? The time is now, man. SKOL. Ooh me. Ooh me. I ain't got no picture, you hear me? SKOL. Like that.